How are you?
Chan.
What are you eating? Orange.
Lemon.
Hey, are you a witch? You are eating lemon just like that.
Yeah, I like it. You can.
Ah,
I do. I can't go like 2 days without it.
ah. We have a lemon tree in the whole house. Like, and the lemons are big, big, big lemons.
And don't
So
eat it.
Juliet sells it sometimes.
Mm.
My
Mm.
mom, my mom, my mom mixes it with water some mornings to drink.
Mm. Like I don't mix it with anything. I eat it. I eat everything.
That's why I'm asking you if you're a witch. How can you eat lemon like that?
I'm so addicted to it. I don't know why.
So do you have a tree in the house or you buy it?
I buy, and it's not
You
in
have to get a
season
tree
right now.
then.
So it's so difficult to get. Like it's not in season and it's so difficult to get.
Oh.
But the
Have you
foreign
seen
one,
my top?
yeah, I was about to say that your top is so nice. Ah, what's up with the boobs now? Like it
What do you
always
mean?
looks nice.
Oh,
Like
like it doesn't
you,
look like it's in anything.
like it actually looks snatched. Like what you mean? Like it's
So
like
this
tummy
top.
tuck snatch.
Oh, my
Are
waist,
you
dear. These days, Charlie.
are you wearing anything inside?
Inside what?
Like a body shape or something? Ah, Charlie. Ha ha. Like you're sitting down and it's
Yeah,
not even folding. You're sitting down,
yeah.
it's
We
not even
thank God.
folding.
We thank God.
Like I want to be like you.
So I sell I sell these tops. I don't think I ever told you about it.
You say you sell it, don't you?
Oh, okay, yeah. So I sell them. Um, so it's $30 for one.
You sell it on Amazon.
No, so Rita sells them for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But how are you
So
going?
the first time I took them, oh, it's going well. The first time I took them, it was Junior's graduation, and so when his friends came with their girlfriends, like almost every girl bought at least one. I think that day I sold like 15.
Wow.
Like just that day, yeah. And then subsequently, so a woman in Michigan actually wanted to carry them. So I have a few there. The woman wanted to carry, like, to buy all of them, but if she had bought all of them, it would have been like a lot of money for her. So she said she would, I think in March this year, she would buy some, and then later on she can come for the rest. But I'm hoping to sell it myself anyway.
Are you making it?
So when I started, I was making it with Joel's mom. So let me just say, it's Joel's mom who made it. So I
Okay.
told her how I wanted it, and she made it.
Oh, okay. But you made this one.
Mm.
You
No,
made
no, this
this
is one
one.
of the ones that. No, no, this is one of the ones that I've had. I've just not worn it before, so I decided to wear it today.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll send you
Yeah,
one style to add to it.
I should what?
I said I'll send you one style that you can add to it.
Okay, great. Because this year, multiple incomes.
Charlie. Like it's so nice. Let me see if I can. I have it. I don't know why. I
But
have
I
a
can
stick.
send you. Well, I think I can send you one. No, or I can send you some. I'll just
I,
have to make for you.
it's to make for me. How Hi, Gijo. That
because I don't know,
the
the
stuff
internet
that
is
I bought for you, I've sold it, Shani. I'm going through a lot.
but it's okay. It will get better. But with your body, I think you can really rock this well.
I don't. Do I have flat tummy?
Oh no, I mean you do compared to some people. And because you have the hips and the ass, because you know me, my body, I'm very narrow at the bottom.
Like I
But I
think
feel it
like
looks good with
no, I think the boobs like it just gives. It's like it's like it's so sexy, you know.
thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you know, I'm actually bloated today.
It's just giving like imagine like if you pour water,
Ah,
if you pour water on this, right? It's giving really. It's nice. I love it. It's nice. Like
thank
I
you.
have a style that would be so nice with Ankara. I wanted to make it for myself. I think that you should add it to the collection as well. Like
Okay, just send it to
yeah,
me.
it's nice. It's really
Send
nice.
it.
So
So
what's up?
today is a holiday here.
Oh, today what today is the 6th March. What's today's date?
Yes.
Today is
Six
6th March.
March.
Six
Yes.
Charlie.
Yes.
Hi, hi, you guys. I know I completely forgot. I didn't even know.
Yeah. That's why I said we
Oh,
have to talk today. So I'm not working today, thank God. And apparently, you know how they do the marching like every year? Mahama says we are not doing that. It's usually too expensive. So they are going to do something very simple at the Jubilee House. Not It's not going to be a march pass, just a simple short ceremony, a few hours, and everybody should go home and reflect.
yeah.
So
So,
yeah.
are you for Mahama or you're for the?
Hey, madam, we are going to post this video. I'm a, I'm for Ghana. I'm a public servant.
I think that that's like it's good. Anything
I
just to
think
cut.
I think it's good too. I think
Yeah,
he's talking very differently now. He's I think he's being very careful with the things he does, which is important as a president. I mean, because the country is on the verge of collapse. Things are expensive in Ghana. Oh.
and you guys have like at least a listening government and listening president.
Your own there, he's like, fuck y'all.
Like I don't even know if the man actually cares. Too crazy. I don't know. Like every day they are
Yeah.
trying to bill you.
They're trying to what?
But then again, Nigerians have been so comfortable. Like, I didn't know how cheap Nigeria was
Mm-hmm.
to like Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
And last time I realized that, oh my God, like Nigeria is so cheap. Like water, we don't, okay, government doesn't provide water anyway, so but we pump our own water. So water bill is out. Light bill, cost of food, cost of living, house rent, everything. Like it was just like people are affording it, So
Yeah.
for Nigerians, like we're now living like as of when I left Ghana, I think
Mm-hmm.
that Nigerians are now living that standard.
Mm.
So,
And it's
but
hard for you guys.
and people are complaining it's hard. Like people are shouting, like, and that's my experience. Like for me, I'm saying that this was the experience like I had in Ghana, like the
Mhm.
same level. Like when you try
Yeah.
to compare it, so I'm like, imagine how it is right now, like how
Yeah.
expensive it will be.
Yeah.
Know, how it is. So we are at that point where like I like how many years ago when I began at the same rates, we are operating at the same rate, right? But it's still expensive. Looking at when we are coming from,
From
you know, if
recently, I
people, I
was
have friends who have gone to other African countries, and they will always come back and say Nigeria is the cheapest country they've been to.
yes. So
Like,
I recently we were talking in my office, and one man was telling me that he went to Nigeria some time ago and he shopped because he didn't realize how expensive Ghana was until he got to Nigeria. He said that, and apparently, you guys, everything is like American style, everything is big. So, like your Coke, your Milo,
yeah,
your everything is big. So, he said when he was coming, he bought Milo. Like, because when he converts and he sees the price of that big Milo versus the price of the small Milo in Ghana, he's like, what? So he
even
just was buying things.
when I came back to Nigeria, a bag of pure water, those times Nigeria used to buy it for, like, let's say, 1 CD, or sometimes 1 CD 50%, and
Okay.
they will be complaining. Oh my god, pure water is so expensive. You'll be complaining, where are we going to in this country? Like, I'll
Ah,
just sit down and I'm like, this is so cheap. Like,
it
I
is.
just came back from where we were buying a bag of pure water for 4 CDs.
Four
Like,
CD, yeah. Guess
it's
how
like,
much? It's now 10 CD.
like, I was buying pure water 4 CD, and right now in Nigeria, we're now buying it for that 4 CDs. That 4 5 CDs. So I'm like, I
You know,
I
for
used
the
to.
for the longest time, I hadn't bought pure water, right? So like it would just be brought here. So recently, like when I say recently, I mean some months ago, they brought it and I had to pay. And they said it was 10 cedi. I said, ah, when did pure water become when did pure water become 10 cedi? It's now 10 cedi. Yeah.
I
Challenge,
I
challenge.
I don't know. I just think that maybe when you look at it, I don't know, maybe Ghanaians are any more. I don't know, because, like, the way it is right now, gradually, I don't think we even have a middle class anymore in Nigeria.
I don't know if it is that we are anymore. I think we've just it's become normal for us. That so you have to find a way to survive. Because when I look at the hawkers on the street, right, I wonder how much money they make in a day
Oh,
to
those people,
survive.
like, you know, when you go, every time you go out, someone is begging you for something. Every time
Yeah.
someone is begging you for something, and I'm like, I'm barely surviving myself. Like, it's hard. It's hard. The other day I was asking you how much is a crate of egg in Ghana. Like,
I don't
it's
even
it,
know.
it's so expensive right now. We're
I,
buying,
I'm
like,
I'm sure it to be like 60 cities.
oh, so it's roughly the same, but it
Uh,
wasn't like that. We're buying egg for like 20 CDs. Just
yeah.
some
If you're buying
2 months
a what?
ago. We're buying egg for like 20 CDs some 3 months
Oh.
ago. Like, so
Ah,
the inflation
really?
is crazy. Yeah. Like, okay, maybe I'm exaggerating.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Last year
sure
we
it will be
egg.
like 60 city now.
No,
I haven't bought in a while.
last year we bought eggs for like 2,500. So that would be like 25 CDs or so.
Oh, okay. Oh, but
So
that's cheap.
the inflation is crazy. Today you go is a different thing. Tomorrow you go is a different thing. Next tomorrow, Chinese,
But we shall survive.
we will survive.
Yeah. Okay, so I which video are we watching today? I don't know if it's okay. You let me. This one is about a mother. Let me play it.
This thing happened this morning. My sister and I were coming back from school runs. We stopped by a street market nearby to pick one or two things, and then we saw this lady carrying a baby with long braids. And when I approached her politely, she told me that yesterday was the baby's birthday, so she made this hair for the baby's birthday. A 1-year-old toddler. So I confronted her politely, but the thing did not turn out well. So watch and see how it all went.
I don't know about the woman, I only know about the right? How you not touching me like that? That's where I went. Why will you just come? Hey, I would like to know, how will you tell me something? You know me. You know me. Even though it's like an insult. So I don't know what I'm doing. It's my money now. My money. It's your money. I need you to be money. I don't understand, madam. What's your problem? Hey. But the sick of this day, see your baby. Don't bring anything. Are you getting this is too much for the baby, madam. It's too much. Remove it. It's too much.
You know, I love Africans. Like I love, I love
It is
us
not
so
just her
much.
child, it is our
Like
child.
it's not just your child. It's our child. You see these people, they will stop you because like we don't have child protective services, so we are protecting child. Right? But like even you as a person, I don't do braids. Like if I do braids, okay, if I do braids, it's like once or twice in a year or once or twice in 3 because it's painful. It is like
It's very
let's say
painful.
it's very painful and my pain tolerance is this low. So imagine for that of a child sitting that baby down and doing that kind of long braid
It was
and
long and it was
like
tiny, tiny, tiny.
and yes, like that's torture. It's I don't it's and the baby I don't know if because I don't know if the baby would cry or not. Some babies can see through these things, but regardless of that, I think that is not. It's as a mom, like you shouldn't be putting your child through that. And again, like you know, again, people will be like, "Oh, it's her child." Like this is not one of those ones. Like this is
Oh no,
just
but in
this is
Africa
just
it's our child though. It's our child.
no, in
So
Africa, it's our child. Like, you see how she stopped saying, she's like, no, it's too much. Like, the lady is like, is it your child? She's like, it's too much. It's too much. Like, and, and, like, and all the aunties will gather and they'll be like, yes,
yes,
madam. Yeah,
it's our child. So when I saw the video, honestly, just like you said, I'm not a fan of braids. I'm not a fan of wig caps. I'm not a fan of those things. So for me, I really had a problem with the length of the hair, the amount of hair. Look at the child's neck. Like I feel like the hair will hang
Yeah,
down. Yeah.
that's too
And I
much.
just felt it was so inappropriate. The baby was so small. I felt like that was a
And
lot
one
of torture
year
to put.
old.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt like that was a lot of torture to put the child through. But well, she hopefully she goes home and reflects and comes to the realization that maybe there was some truth in what they were saying, because for me that's quite terrible. Growing up, my mom, I have some pictures, and even that I was older, like 5 years old, and they would braid my hair, but you could always see that I was so uncomfortable. Like my neck would be like this because
Like,
it's so tight, so you don't want to move in a weird way that will cause,
yeah.
yeah, it's and like you said, at this, even at this our grown age, braiding is not something that I do.
It's
It's not
not. It's
something,
like and then
yeah.
imagine that's on a 1 year old. Like I
Yeah.
think that
and
the
and and recently I saw this video. I don't know how true it is, but they said that a lot of these extensions and braids, apparently they
oh
have some cancer causing something.
I saw
Yeah.
it again. I saw it, but I don't know. I'm divided.
Why are
I
you
don't know.
divided? Because you love
Um,
your wigs.
I love my. Did they really say? Yeah, I love wigs and all that, but with the extensions and the beads and all that, like I, sometimes I don't know, but when I feel like, you know, black people in general, we're known for our braids, where we take our hair serious when it comes to our braids and all that. Like, is this an attack on,
That's what you
like,
feel.
I don't like I because why always black products, like
No,
relaxers,
but
hair extensions, like
no, but you see, a lot of those things are made just for profit. And a lot of it has been made because we have been brainwashed to the point where we can't do anything with our own hair. Like I remember when I came to Ghana and I had my afro, right? University of Ghana campus, I could count how many people had natural hair. Like, and I when I started my national service, I remember a woman distinctly told me, like one of the bosses at that time, distinctly told me that one of these days she's going to put a scissors in my hair. Like, why? Basically, why am I wearing an afro? And for
why?
me, it's like this. No, because and I feel that's how we've been programmed. For me, this is what is coming out of my scalp. Like, I'm choosing to wear what is coming out of my scalp as it is. You have chosen to add something else to it, and that is your prerogative. But I think for a very long time, we've been made to feel like our hair is not kept, our hair is not right, our hair needs to be manipulated to look a certain way. So,
Okay, me personally, for me, why I
mhm,
can't keep an afro is because, again, it comes down to my pain tolerance.
okay.
Like, even with the perm hair, I relax my hair today. Combing it is a problem. I'm like, like, don't comb. See that afro thing, and I tried it one time, and they will say, oh, you put water, you put conditioner, you do this, like it will be soft, and you can comb it. Like, I have a very full, thick hair, so it's always a struggle. If I can grow my afro, like if I can grow it to your hair length, like I just wake up on money and I have it like to this length, it will be fantastic. But I don't. I just don't know how to start building on it. Like, go through that thing, the whole pain. Like, to me, it's just too painful. Like, that's just me. Like,
No, I
why?
understand.
Why?
Natural hair is not for the faint-hearted. It is like you because it can even be more expensive depending on what you are choosing to do with it. It takes a lot of your time. Imagine you have a one thing I didn't like about my afro. You go over to someone's place, you take a nap, and your hair becomes like this. Before you leave the place, you have to figure out how to even out your hair. Like, it can be a hassle. Natural hair is not easy. That one, from experience, I know it.
I
But for me, I think we just sometimes don't embrace some of these parts of ourselves. And everybody and their, like, what they choose to do. One of the reasons I stopped relaxing my hair is because, again, read somewhere a research. This was actually a research that these perming creams is why a lot of black women get fibroids.
yeah.
Yes. So, like, and I know fibroid is common amongst black women, but like, what is it that is causing us to get fibroid? So I just decided for myself that I was going to cut my hair. I didn't tell my parents, I didn't tell anybody. I remember that day I went to the barber store, the barber shop, and I cut my hair. And that was it.
Me, just anything that is like very easy, low maintenance, something. When I retouch my hair, I just braid it all back and I wear my wigs. Like, I'm so okay with that. Like, it's so
Yeah.
it's just low maintenance for me. Anything that is low maintenance, like I'm okay, I'm good. I can carry my wig, like my braided hair, the one I braid with my hair itself. I can carry it, go to anywhere. I don't care. Like I can whether
Yeah.
I wear wigs. I just don't want the whole stress. Taking care of hair, going whether it's natural or it's not. It's just like you thinking of food to eat every day. It can be stressful. You
No, it
know,
can be.
when you have to wake up, think about what to cook, it's like you're constantly thinking like for me it's one less stress. you know?
So no, and you know, for me, that's why I like the locks that I have now, because I get up and I'm going. Honestly, when
Yeah.
I had the afro, every week because of work, I literally have to style, like think of how I'm styling my hair. So it got to a point where I would just hold the afro like this, like that would be, or up, that would be my style. But you see, with the locks, I get up and I'm gone. Like I don't have to do anything.
You
The
don't have to do
downside to the
anything.
locks is that, yeah, the downside is that, and I wouldn't even call it a downside. It is more like one style for a very long time. You can manipulate it and style it on your head in different ways, but realistically, this is how you are going to look most of the time. But I'm okay with that. Yeah.
It's so okay.
Yeah.
Like
I'm I'm okay with it. I honestly don't know how I would look with a permed hair, like, or even wake up. Like, you remember the picture we are using for this page? I don't know if you remember that wig. I didn't wear it for long.
you didn't wear.
The wig, the picture we are using for the YouTube page,
Mm-hmm.
where I had the wig on. I
Yeah,
didn't wear that wig for long.
that time the fridge was. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not a fan, honestly. I'm not a
You
fan.
did, but then you tried, like you could
I tried.
like.
God knows I tried. God knows I tried. Shit. But I know
You tried,
I
like you
couldn't.
were doing something.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember another time I did it. I did one hair. Okay, that time I don't think I knew you, actually, because I was at Ish at that time. I did this hair, right? My head was pulsating. Like it was also a wake up. I went with Mavis. She took me somewhere to Medina to do this hair. My head was breathing, like the middle of
Like
my
the middle of your
yes, the middle of.
yeah.
And I did it. I think like a day or two later, I went and took this hair out. I went to write an exam, right? My hair was just breathing like this. After that paper, I went straight to Mavis's room and she removed that thing from my head. And she kept the hair, like, because it was just 2 days. Like, I said, never again. That was the last time. I can't do that to myself.
Oh, I made some braid like last year. I know this whole braid, that braid that has.
They take the strands out, they
Yeah,
take some parts out.
no. This one they braid like it's a whole braid like this,
Uh huh.
and then it has these lines in between, like they divide it. I don't know, like
Oh, okay. I don't know that braid.
oh you've seen it.
Oh, okay.
It's all back.
Okay.
And then when they are braiding it, they put like partitions like in between. So like it's braid, but you'll be seeing lines in it, like
Mm,
it's very common. So I try to do it like and it's usually not much. It's like
okay.
usually 10, 7, 11, just
Hmm.
all back, something simple. So she came and then she braided the hair. It was okay. So it was painful. When she was so painful, I was like, okay. Everyone is like, my mom is like, okay, it will settle down by
That thing
evening.
they always say.
Yeah, it will settle down by evening. Like you just did it this morning. Like evening came, it didn't settle down. Nice. Like I'm tossing my head, paining me. I woke up around 4 a.m. I started taking it out. Now, this lady, she has to come back the next day to make my mom's hair. And by the time she got there, the hair was
You
gone.
are taking it. That's it.
Taking it
I
out.
mean, you
She
can't pay
felt
for
so,
pain.
like,
Yeah, but like it was painful.
she was like, she felt bad. Like, I'm like, it was painful. And she's like, was it that pain? I'm like, no, it's painful. My mom had
Yeah.
tell her that, oh, that she shouldn't even worry about me. That's how I am. Like, like, it's nothing personal. She thought she didn't do a good job, so I took it
Oh no no
out.
no. No, I mean, it's not that she didn't do a good job, but maybe her hand is painful, and maybe it's
Yeah, but
something she needs to work on because we
it
can't be paying to go through pain.
wasn't that deep. Like, I couldn't handle the pain.
Yeah, that's
Like,
it, and it's
I
your
just
head.
I just took it out. Like, I mean, she was like, I'm like, yeah, it's not that serious. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
next
Oh, but
time when
braiding,
she came back again, she was making my mom's hair and all that. And there's this style, like those ones that they take out. What do they call it? Boho
the
braid.
boho
So
braids. Yeah,
I was showing her. I'm like, oh, I love this hair. I don't mind doing a shorter one. I want like the long one. My people who have done the longer ones, and yeah, like it's heavy and all that.
yeah.
So I wouldn't mind doing a short one. And she was so skeptical in telling me that she wanted to. I'm like, oh, because of that, I end up doing the boho braids. I haven't done boho braids, but I don't think I've done boho braids, but whatever.
She doesn't want to come back and you take it out again. But what is her problem? If she's been paid.
You know, I don't know. She just felt like it wasn't about her or whatever. But I don't. So
Anyway,
I'm not going to breed anytime soon.
African aunties.
Mm.
Anyway, madam. So about the baby's hair, basically, I think it was too much. But would you have stopped hair?
To tell her about her baby's hair. Um, no,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
no, I wouldn't have stopped her. I would only stop her if I see an immediate harm to,
Immediate harm. Okay.
yeah, yeah, to the baby, like something that she's doing. Maybe I see her like beating her child like mercilessly. You know, they know that if there's some discipline and beating you give to a child, it's just wicked. Like, so if I see that, I would like I would have said something, you know. But the hair, I would stare at her in a way that would be disgusting. But I won't say anything.
Okay. I think for me, some of these reactions, it depends on my mood. If I am it really would depend on how I'm feeling and how I perceive the situation in the moment. So if I feel like in that moment I'm really I could have done what the lady did. And I could have also just ignored her because it is not my child. Recently, however, I was watching a video of this kid, I think somewhere in the West, probably the US. This girl is in a grocery shop. I'll try to find that video. And she's throwing stuff like wine. She'll throw it. Like she's throwing it. And people are just walking past her. And they're like, oh, don't do anything to her. And da 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 da. And I'm like, yo, this child, like that child, if I were there, I would have grabbed that child.
I
Like
think that
what?
they would have probably deported me because no, because
Oh,
oh,
they're like,
like because
don't touch the
if I'm walking past that child and
mm-hmm.
then the mother is there and the child is throwing things, even if the thing, like, I see that kind of thing, like, I would pick something and throw at that child too. Like,
No, and and they were like, oh, don't touch the child, and then and she now she I felt like at that point she had an audience, right? So she was doing even more, and I'm like, yo, what is this? I hope
oh
first of all
God,
they make the
that
parents pay
child,
for the
like, that
damages.
child would be beaten so badly that that the
No,
sound of grocery shopping or throwing
yes.
things will
Hey, how
scare the
can
hell
you?
out of you.
No, like how can you?
You
You
would
go to a
have
grocery shop and you are
trauma
throwing things.
about throwing. You wake up every day with anxiety that even when somebody picks something, you shake and shake to your adulthood. You be traumatized.
Ah, oh
Oh,
no, that
will
video, I
beat
said
you.
this child.
They will
Yeah.
beat you so bad. I went for holiday in my auntie's house, like a relative, not really
Mm-hmm.
auntie, like some distance. I think no, no holiday. I stayed with them for some time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 8 year, I think 8 to 9 or so. So there is
Mm-hmm.
this river, like the state that's a waterfront. There is this river that is close to their house. Is a very big river, big
Okay.
river. There are ships there
Okay.
that come there. So, like, they have some dredging stuff, some oil rig, something that was there. So people, some boys there used to swim to get some stuffs from them. Those oil rig workers, and they give them
Mm-hmm.
sardine, and then they will swim back and all of that. So we, the younger ones, we just swim at the shore there and all that. So this lady that I'm staying with, she said she's trying to be careful. Her kids who are much older, they swim there. So she
Okay.
warned me, said, "Oh, I shouldn't swim in
Mm-hmm.
that. One, I don't know how to swim. Two, I'm
Okay.
swimming unsupervised because the older kids are not even looking at me. So I'm just by
Okay.
myself. So,
And three,
and
you are
yeah,
somebody's child.
and
She
I'm
can't come and
somebody's child. Yes, she
yeah.
can't go through that. So I will sneak and I will go swim. I will sneak and I've been getting away with it. I would still go. When you don't know how to swim, you just think, oh, it's so much fun. Like, so I will still go. And one time, like, I didn't know she was coming. I miscalculated the time, and this woman came and caught me red-handed in the water. The way she dragged me out, and then she brought the cane, the sticks, everything. The way they caned me, God, my whole body. Like, I still have a scar. I still have a scar here that reminds me of that day. I didn't know how to swim. I couldn't get into the water for the longest. I had to psych
Mm.
myself up and tell myself that nobody's going to cane me if I get into
Wow.
the water. Like, I had to do that. Like, I have a scar that reminded me of that incident. Like, they caned the hell out of me. That's because, like, just don't go swimming. And I went swimming.
Yeah.
So
And you went swimming. Imagine
imagine me
something else.
throwing
Throwing
things.
shit in a grocery store.
And that's not even my mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
No, because the whole community would
my
discipline you.
mom. And I could get that kind of beating and whooping because,
Yeah. Yeah.
like, so
No,
when my
because
mom
it takes a
when my
village.
mom came, she
Uh-huh. She
when my mom
continued.
she continued, and and I learned my lesson. So
That's all. Yeah.
I
That's
don't.
all.
People say, "Oh, what is your style of parenting? Gentle parenting, or blah 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 blah." Gentle parenting is for gentle kids.
Yeah, I think the kid. Yeah, it depends on the kid too.
It,
Yeah. So with me, right? My parents never lashed me.
Hmm.
Yes. So it was a decision. So apparently, when my dad was young, he was beaten by his dad to the point where I think he sort of blacked out, or sort of, yeah, like blacked out. So I guess he took a personal decision that he would never do that to his kids. So I remember when Tamale some years back, and I don't know what happened. My mom wanted to beat me. Hey, this man was not having it. He told her, no, shouldn't do that. Like, so actually, my parents never hit me, they never beat me. But I don't think that's because I was even a gentle child. I think it was just a decision they took. But I probably also received what they were trying to do. And I don't think I was a stubborn child, really. I
Me,
wasn't
I
a stubborn
see
child.
that. Oh, that incident with the water was the only
Hmm.
time that my mom physically
Beat you.
beats me. That was the
But it
only
taught you a
time.
lesson for the rest of your life.
It did actually. That's the only time. But other
Mhm.
times I would have wished for that beating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the guilt, the emotional manipulation,
Ah, okay.
the the
You
the,
just want the
the whole
beating, so you forget
the,
about it.
like, yeah, like just beats me. When you do something and then it's like, oh, see how I'm going through all this because of you. And I'm like, beats me. Like, beats me. Let me feel the pain and let go. And even in school, because over
Uh-huh.
here in high schools, in primary schools, and all that, like they whoop you, they cane you. And at some point in my schooling days, I used to go to school very, very late, and I couldn't take the beating. I
Okay.
couldn't take the beating from the teachers, from the seniors. So I had to straighten up my life and go to school
Okay.
early. you
That's
know.
it.
You-
Lesson learned.
so there's someone ready to beat you at any point in time. Yeah, even if your parents don't beat you, like they will beat you in school.
So, the
You
school
can
beating just
never
reminded me.
escape it. You can't escape it.
So when we
Oh,
were
did
in
I tell you how
Tamale,
I was suspended in secondary school because I refused to
no.
take whooping?
Oh, okay. Tell me. No,
Oh,
you've not told
child.
me.
Okay, so we're in SS3. There is nothing that I hate more than like when I did not do something, someone
And you want to
put me on
lash me.
and pin
Yes.
something on me.
Yeah.
Like
No, no,
I
no,
don't like it.
no.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're in school. Everyone is in school. We're in senior high, seniors like SS3, Form 3, everything. So everyone is talking. Arts class, science class. There, we don't have. I don't know. Coincidentally, we both did not have classes. No teacher at that time. I think so. Like whether we're preparing for WAEC or something. So we're all just talking. That day, I didn't feel like talking. And I'm talkative.
Yes,
Like
you are.
everyone in my school knows I like there is no
You
time like
talk.
groups of noise makers like that my name will not be in it. Teachers don't give me name list to write names of noise makers because why
You are
would
the
you give
number
the
one.
one that is talking which is fine. Okay, so like I'm not that day for some reason like I just didn't feel up to it. I know when SS2, not SS3. I didn't feel up to like I wasn't feeling like talking. No, I just was withdrawn somehow. And everyone was going at it, talking, going, moving up and down. Apparently they had come to tell them to keep quiet. They weren't keeping quiet. So the proprietor, the owner of the school, was
Mm-hmm.
around then.
Mm-hmm.
So this man just came in with canes, and then he walked in, and then he will tell everyone there is a desk in front. You lie
You lay
down there,
on it
and then they would cane like a
like a
so much
slave.
not like this thing. Like he used to double it like 3, 4 canes together, and they were
Aye.
just people were crying, people were holding their back, people were showing the like next next. Oh, that was a lot. Like I saw the thing, my eyes were just like I kept saying I didn't do anything. Like I've been quiet. No one was listening to me. I'm like, please, please. I've been quiet. Nobody was listening to me. He said it was my job. I'm like, Dad, please, I did not. He said, I down here. Everybody, like, he told the guy, hold her. I run away. They'll say, come here, I will do this. I'll run away. He was like, will you come for me to cane you? I said, no, I will not. He said, he called my name. You should hold me. I said, no, I will not take that cane. I said, I did not do anything. Like, there is nothing I hate more than when I did not do something. You bring it on me. Like, I used to talk, but you see, that particular day, I did not do
I wasn't
it.
talking.
I wasn't. I refused. Like, people were literally, like, they were bleeding. That day was some hell. I said no. He told me to go to the principal's office and get a suspension. Charlie, did you?
Okay.
The speed at which I packed my bag and went to the
That's
principal's
all.
office to get the
That's
suspension.
all.
Gave me suspension indefinitely. I can't.
Indefinite.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So when you went home, what did you tell your mom?
Oh, nothing.
So did she know you were suspended?
No, not really.
So were you lying that you were going to school?
I my
You would
mom
do
needs
that. You dear, you can do that.
no, like I think she did it one day, but my mom leaves very early in the morning.
She leaves early.
Yeah, so before I'll get it. So she leaves before me, but thankfully that particular period. So what happened was that we had a debate against another school, and I was the president of the debating society.
Talkative, yes.
So they
Smart,
needed
smart,
me.
talkative.
They needed me
Mhm.
to come back and do that debate.
Nonsense. Foolish people.
So that was how that suspension
Ended.
ended.
God.
Like, have you ever been so proud of yourself?
Yeah,
Like,
no, I can understand.
I got about 3 days break.
And you went back like the bad bitch that you are. Yes, that's it. Oh, fuck. So for me, there was one time that I was supposed to receive lashes, but so what happened was that I was at this one school and Junior was in another school. And both schools were like the top school, two of the top schools in Tabale that time. And one day we went for inter schools, like we went to play sports in junior school, and our school won. And for whatever, you know how girls can be. Like the girls started misbehaving towards me because, for whatever reason, I don't know. And I always have my squad around me. So when they were doing all that, I didn't say anything. My people were talking for me, and then we left. That evening, I guess, one of my colleagues, whose brother was also in junior school, went to pick her brother from junior school, and there was a fight. And she got into the fight with them, and apparently she beat all their asses, like these girls. The principal comes to our school and says that I came and I got into a fight. So I'm there, and then our principal calls me into her office That's all. She hears I went to a helper to fight. And I was like, to fight? No. She said, that's what. So the principal is there. This is me, like a child. The principal is, do principals are there with some teachers? And that I went to fight. And I said, no, I did no such thing. When I close from school, there's a car that picks me up. So I don't go to a helpering. Like I don't get up and go. The car is always there, even sometimes before I close. Said no, I went to a helpering. So the next day, they are going to lash me at assembly in front of everybody. I said, what? Like, so I guess an adult has said something and it is my word against theirs. So I said, okay. I went home that day and I told my mother that this is what happened in school. But you and I know that I don't leave my school and go to a helpering. The car picks me up. So I don't know what. Oh, no, no, no. So before I even went home, when I went to class, I went to mention it. And that's when the girl told me that, oh, this is what happened. The girl said she went to fight. So of course now I know the story, right? But I'm not going to go to the principal and say, "Oh,
And say,
it
girl,
wasn't me."
mm,
Yes, da da da. So I went home and I told my mom that, "Oh, I didn't get it. You know the process. Like I didn't go and fight anybody." And they said the next day they are going to lash me in school. Now you know my mom, like she's tall, and so imagine my mom those days. She wasn't as big as she is now. Like tall
mm,
woman, beautiful woman. She had nice afro, like round afro. So that day, it was her office car that brought her. She was with audit service then. Hey, this is how we are at assembly, and then I hear somebody saying, "Hey, Clackett's mother is here. Clackett's mother is here." I turn around and I see my beautiful mother. I'm like, oh my God. So today, I remember what she was wearing. She was wearing this green long pencil skirts. They slit the front like this with a top
Charlie.
with a green. God, she and those days she could wear high heels. So this is how she came out of the car, and she starts walking to the principal's office. I'm standing there because now are they going to cane me or what? God, she goes to the principal's office. I don't know what conversation they have. Then I'm there, and then they call me that I should come to the principal's office. I go in there. And the principal is like, my mom has told her that usually I get picked up and there's no way in hell I'll go to the school and fight. So they will not lash me again. I said, okay, I have heard.
But you
So
said
my
the
mom,
same thing.
oh, maybe I'm a child and she's very foolish. So, so my mom,
She's
they said I can go. Come again?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So they said I can go to class. So my mom was in there for a while. Then when my mom was leaving, they asked somebody to come and call me again. So my mom and I went, we were walking to the car, and she said, if they touch you, should let her know the hell she'll come and raise in this school. Only they will
Cha-
understand. I said, that is my mother.
oh, like
Yeah.
sometimes when you have parents that that can, I had like some incidents in school.
Mm-hmm.
Me and a friend of mine, I think we're still friends till today. So we went
Mm-hmm.
for a school event, like not our school, like our school was having an event with another
Good.
school. So we're
Mm-hmm.
part of the people that went for my school. And so when we got there, we loosened our hair.
You're losing your hair. What do you mean?
Okay, we had
Like it
like
was
our
in braids?
it's in braids.
Hey, girls.
So when we got
Okay.
to the when we got to the events, like then it wasn't like it's just
Oh,
our hair.
listen to me.
We just losing the braids.
Okay.
It was a
Okay.
Friday. So
Okay.
we loosen the braids, and when you braid your hair and you loosen it, so it has these
Mm-hmm.
curves. these bouncy
Wavy curls, yeah.
wavy
Mm-hmm.
curls. So it had it, so we just carried our hair, which the other schools, most of the girls they had on, but my school they are very strict with hair apparently.
Oh, okay.
So got back to school, my principal, the teacher that went with us, they all saw it and heard, and people talked that we losing our hair in the events and all of that. I think about four of us or so there in I can't even remember. So they came and they said that because we did that, we have to cut our hair. Like we have to cut our hair, and my hair is long. Like I have long hair. Like
Okay.
like I do have long hair. So I'm like, cut hair. Like hair, I just started making you start making hair in Form 1 in my school. I just started making this hair. Cut what hair? Like the other girls they were all panicking. Me and this my friend, like we were like, what? Like we're not going to cut our hair. So we went to by that Monday, like the one of the girls, I think she cut her
Mm-hmm.
hair. So
Hey.
she was so scared. She cut her hair. After she cut her hair, like it was not left with us. Like we were like, you cut your hair. They called us out in the assembly. We came out. This, you know, when you're like black sheeps, like these are the small,
The devil.
the devils. Like these people are not exemplary people.
Charlie.
They did all sorts of things and all that, actually. As that we just went to, they say, go and bring your parents. And just went to tell my mom. My mom said, what is it? I told her. She said, cut hair because you're losing hair. I'm like, I don't understand. She was like, you know, when I was telling her that they said she was like, please, I beg you, should just leave me with this thing. And I said, they said I should cut my hair. She said, what did you do? I said, because I'm losing the hair. She was like, eh? Cut hair because you're losing hair. Like, I don't understand. Okay, let's go to the school. They were like, no, we her hair, blah, blah, blah. So she came with her mom. My mom went, and we, like, immediately, my mom got there. You know, my mom is like big, huge, like, and all that. And she bounces, like, my mom bounces. My mom that can't fight.
And for those of you who don't know, her mom has lips like her lips are the lips that these white people have been fighting for, like injected. She has it naturally. Like it's just there. Beautiful lips. Beautiful woman.
She just got there. And my mom is a fighter. Like she's the first
And she
child.
was bouncing.
Oh yeah, and she bounced. You know, growing up, like I used to see my mom buy clothes, and then she would be like, we were staying in one compound. Some group of women were always looking for her trouble, and then she would buy clothes that are very stretchy for fighting.
Why? So that when they pulled her,
So
it will stretch. This woman, God, give us wisdom.
so she's not afraid of a fight. Like she fights men, like fights men. Younger brothers, when they want to fight, like if there is problem, even to today, if there is problem in her family, everyone picks up the corner and calls her because she would fight. So she got there. She and my friend's mom, like the girl who refused to cut her hair just like me,
Yeah.
they got there, and I don't know what they were saying. We're not there. We just kept hearing things like, you can't say that. You how if you say that, like if you say that, we're just hearing things that the next thing they say that, okay, they shouldn't cut their hair. You now called us, called me, called the girl, and said that, oh, that we can leave our hair and all of that.
You bet.
Your class, and then they left. The girl that cut her hair now, she was so pissed.
Exactly. She should have waited. She should have kept her. What's it? We are still fighting the battle. You are doing something else.
Also, you know, in high school, I wasn't an exemplary student.
Okay.
Like I was known for a lot of stubbornness, like late coming. Like I was just not, the only thing that just kept me going is that like I was smart. Like honestly, I think that was just the only thing that was good about me. But then I wouldn't even trade that experience for anything. I wouldn't trade
No,
it to,
yeah, like it's
like
life. Like that's
it
it.
taught me a whole lot. Like it gave me that the experience.
The
When I think,
confidence.
yeah, it did. Like when I think about my high school and all that, like I don't see that and think I was the one of the key players. Like I did things. I participated in things. I was involved. I had a lot of experiences. I had a lot of interactions. So I was just there. You get. So I don't have something I think back and be like, oh, I could have. I should have. There should be a redo, because I think I
Um,
did it. I
you
was
did it.
happy.
That's it.
Yeah. So growing up, growing up as a person, like as a young girl growing up, I'm pretty much happy with my upbringing and my experiences that I went through. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like even
That's
all the
good.
mistakes, like all the mistakes and everything.
No, because you're supposed to learn from the mistakes, and once
I
you learn
had
from it,
fun. Fun. I did have fun. With the boys, like it was so much fun. Like so much fun.
that's good.
Sometimes, yeah, I did have a lot of fun. I did.
That's good. That's good. So I
And then
think I'm gonna.
in school
Uh-huh.
too, I did have fun.
In school, you mean uni?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that one I know. I know. I
I
know.
did.
It's okay. That one there is okay. I know. I know. The 1 year that I met me, I know you had fun. It's okay. So I'm gonna end this one so that we do another video.
Okay.
But this has been fun.
Okay.
All right, madam, get your lighting. Where is your background is dark?
Wait, I think the weather it kind of like let me on this lights. The next
Okay,
video, I'll put on the lights.
okay, all right. Thanks for watching.